Welcome to week one of season 2 of All 22 Tuesday, a collaboration between FirstDown PlayBook, the coaching coordinator podcast, and joining us this year, the Scouting Academy and FNF coaches. We're really excited about the content that we're going to bring you this year in each and every play. On this next play, Dan Hatman from the Scouting Academy is joining us to talk about some of the personnel aspects of this particular play.
Yeah, we're glad to have Dan here this year, Keith. For you coaches out there that don't know, Dan's founded the Scouting Academy, and they, over the past, Dan, how many years is it now?
It's been 6.
5 or 6 years. That's about when Dan and I met each other. Dan has placed multiple people out there as scouts and personnel people at the college and NFL level. What are those numbers, Dan?
We've had 40 people earn NFL opportunities and have over 130 in college football.
I'd say that ain't bad for 6 years. So obviously we're excited about having Dan here. We're going to bring him on each week, and we're going to take a play, and we're going to focus on the personnel because what do you always remind me about, Keith? The X's and O's and Jimmys and Joes. That's why we got Dan on here this year.
That's exactly it. He's going to talk about the Jimmys and Joes.
That's right. And so this Jimmy Joe that we're about to look at here, I told Dan we start him off with J.J. Watt. That'd be kind of a softball. But anyway, they've lined him up inside here. And I'm going to let Dan start talking a little bit about just some of the physical attributes that we're about to see on video here as they put Watt inside against the Chiefs this past week.
So a defensive tackle backdooring the play is something that obviously can create a lot of disruption in the backfield, but it's not something that everybody can execute. And so to me, the ability to understand your personnel, what you're facing, also JJ's ability to read the center's block here, recognize that departure angle to the second level, giving him a good path to do it. When we flip over the film here, you're going to see his ability to open his hips and his ability to turn and run. And this running back, who should be a defensive tackle across his face, is unable to here. JJ's ability to close the play side A-gap from the backside because of, again, his hip turn and that closing burst just makes this an entirely different deal than what you get from most shades or zeros in these situations. Because when this running back comes across, that A-gap should be available to him. He pushes them all the way to the boundary. And when that running back finally decides to turn it back up inside, JJ's right there to make this tackle. So as you see 62 depart, not only does he work that swim, but you see his hips immediately turn. They're ready to run, and now he's closing. And 31 never feels like he can take it in that A-gap, which should technically be open to him, because JJ's right there. And when he obviously strings it out to the numbers, we finish that tackle. Just unbelievable ability from him to get open. You know, there's other guys that could hit that swim, obviously, with the center departing like that and be on the backside, but there's not many that, again, can close that and play that front side A-gap from the backside.
And for all you offensive lineman coaches out there, before you get mad at us, we understand the left guard right here is busted. But I'll also bet any offensive line coach out there that if he did work play side on this, Watt's still going to find the crease right there. And there's a lot of technique involved in this too, Dan, right? I mean, he's putting his foot in the ground, flat down the line of scrimmage. This is textbook of way you're supposed to redirect once you see what's going on.
Absolutely. And again, there's that combination of the mental where he's reading the angles, obviously the technical with his upper body and his lower body to get that hip turn, and then again the physical prowess to finish it. Having all three of those pillars is the reason why he is the player he is.
Absolutely.
Be sure to join us each week throughout the NFL season for All 22 Tuesday. All 22 Tuesday is brought to you by FirstDown PlayBook, the #1 football playbook tool for coaches at all levels of football. Edit any of our 35,000 plays or draw your own from scratch. All plays come with detailed coaching points and player assignments for every position. Keith Grabowski is the host of Coach and Coordinator podcast. He interviews the most knowledgeable head coaches, coordinators, and position coaches from professional, college, and high school football. Keith and his guests discuss the philosophy, concepts, schemes, and strategies that they have learned throughout their careers. The Scouting Academy teaches you how to scout like a pro. Learn from NFL executives and coaches about the process of scouting from your home on your schedule. The Scouting Academy has 40 alumni with NFL opportunities and over 130 in college football. Friday Night Football Coaches is the platform for high school football coaches. FNF Coaches delivers content to the high school football coaching community through its website, print magazine, and other digital platforms. Links to all websites can be found in the description of this video. Thank you for joining us for this week's All 22 Tuesday, and we will see you next week.